Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's the Mac here, and welcome back to a sort of different video here. I'm not going to actually do a gameplay or anything, but I am actually going to fire up some new squad battles, man, from Wargame Design Studios. We're going to check out some of the new awesome updates these games have been given. So for many of you guys have been following my channel and see all the games I've played, have done quite a few squad battles from the series and some let's plays and stuff. And so what they have, so now you can see I have the news page up here, and they already started talking about it in the this old quarter one update. I think there's even more from last year. There was some talk about this, but now it's a reality, man. So, of course, we have the awesome Great Northern War release. I'm currently covering that on the channel. And they even made this visual order of battle to sort of make people very much intrigued. We're going to go into that later on. And now there's three titles there. There's the Advance of the Reich, Red Victory, and Winter War that they have actually released to the new 4.01 threshold version of the squad battle series. Every single squad battles is going to be updated, but these are the first three they have released, and the rest will follow. So I currently own these two, the Advance of the Reich and Red Victory. I've covered them on the channel. I actually don't own the Winter War, which I am gonna get now after seeing these updates. So there's just ton and tons of updates. I guess the best way would be to go into this. I should have prepared myself better for this. I was getting too excited to show off this. Anyway, I think there is a... where is that? No, not designer notes. Oh well, okay, I can't find it there. Maybe it's on the page. Yeah, some of it here. There is. So they made a big, huge upgrade of the squad battles there, and because they've been neglected for quite some while now, they've really been needing a fresh update to the new graphic levels and stuff that they are doing. For the example, for the Civil War series and the Napoleonic series, they've got some really nice, slick upgrades. Right, so there's tons of stuff, man. Mostly graphics and stuff. So they have lots of these previews that you can look at the icons now, man. We're gonna fire the games up. You're gonna see. Look at the 3D graphics, man. Pretty good. It's a milestone for the old John Tiller games and Wargame Design Studio. They're actually. This is starting to look a lot like Matrix games. The old John Tiller titles there, West Front, East Front, and Rising Sun. They have that sort of 3D graphics, really nice. So they talk about all that. And the visual. Actually, the best thing is to fire the game up, and you can see it right off the bat. So we have Advance of the Reich. This is what I got. They don't have a campaign for this. No. This one hasn't got any campaign, but there is a campaign for Red Victory. I think there's 3 campaigns there. So let's just fire the game off first and just have a look. So you have the old classic John Tiller game page. I mean, the title, they haven't changed that, and I think that's nice because this is from the old John Tiller era. Right, so right off the bat you can see big changes. Now they have their iconic toolbar like you have for almost every title now, I think, except Musket and Pike series. They are going to get a huge overhaul now that they released the Northern War. All them titles are going to get that slick look as well. Right, so there's tons of scenarios in this. This is an Advance of the Reich. So this one here actually is 40. I think it picks up from 42 to 43 is the time span, I think, for this. I think so. I think that's the case. Let's see. Okay, all these are Okay, they're sort of mixed. No, actually, all these are from 1942. Interesting. Okay, so these here at the start are the stock scenarios that you all remember, and then they have the stock scenarios edited for head-to-head. And yeah, these are actually just made. This is the PBM variant, yeah, of the stock scenarios. Yeah, so they have 9 of those. And these are custom as well. It's kind of a. If I have one thing still that I would like to have sort of done in this title, is to have the full scenario in a PDF format with every single scenario sort of lined up and explicitly saying exactly how to play them and what they're meant for. Like they had released in I think I covered one of the Panzer campaigns. Yeah, the last one, the Philippines. They have a great document there with every single scenario, and they've sort of categorized it into, how it's actually meant to play and what's possible with the scenario. You know that you can play it versus AI, and you can also play it for a PBM example, and it tells you. I mean, it's a really good document. They should have that for every single title, actually, not so you don't make mistakes. So, I mean, for these stock scenarios, it doesn't. There's no information here. It doesn't say what it's meant to be played versus the AI, or it's meant to play PBM or hot seat, whatever. So it doesn't say in all the stock scenarios. I mean, it's probably going to come in some future updates anyways. But, I mean, they've done a shitload of work, so I understand that they might not have, excuse me, had time for that, to do that. Anyway, so there's just tons of scenarios. We can go into that. There's actually a separate documentation for that. But why not just fire something up, the old classic Rosserine scenario? I think all people who own this game have probably played that scenario. This is one of the first time the Germans stumbled upon the mighty KV tanks. This is June 41, yeah. So this is depicting a fight when those KV tanks smash into the German column, and you have to sort of fight them off. But you are given some things actually to take them out. But especially the German panzers just don't have much of a chance. So let's just, you can see the graphics. Let's put manual on both. Yeah, the rules are actually the same. They haven't changed the optional rules. They're the same that they have been for quite a while. Some good rules. I mean, I like that. I like actually less optional rules, the better. Right, so it's fired up. You can see the graphics are okay. So now we're going to be seeing all the units and stuff. So the Russians start this, and they have support. Yeah. So first off the bat, look at this. Oh yeah, man. Look at this. Look at the graphics, man. Look at the icons. Ooh. Right. So they have a 2D zoom-in mode. This is kind of new, and I think it is actually very appropriate for the squad battle, since this is actually small unit fighting compared to all the other titles that Wargame Design Studio has released. This is like the smallest they have. The squad, platoons, companies duking it out. And another thing you can see, they have also they have very nice new portraits. This is the Flammpanzer 2. So very easy to, very slick here. Here's the mighty KVs. Look at that. Look at that beast there. So all this is the same. They haven't changed the rules of the game. They've just changed sort of other things, right? And I'm going to spoil it for you guys in this scenario. But anyways, that Flame Panzer. You can actually play this scenario without the Flame Panzer as well. Give you even more of a challenge. But here are the KVs moving down, and this flame tanks actually ambushing these KVs, and that is fully capable of actually taking these out, because it has 2 pretty powerful flamethrowers on it, and at this era, fire was still a big hassle for the tanks. And they also have some nice T-26 here. Look at those really nice new graphics on the counters. Look at these. I like this a lot. Now, I think there are actually different kinds you can have a look at. So, they have alternate graphics. What does that mean? I actually don't see any change here. Actually, yes. Look at that. Now they have portraits of infantry instead of those squads there. These are really nice as well. I mean, look at that. That looks really cool. Very nice art there. Looks really, really good. And if I look at the Germans, here they have the Panzer III-Es. They have the Morale A, man, but these flimsy tanks versus the KV, it's pretty bad. So they have a couple of Panzer III's, I think 4, a full platoon there, 5 of them, yeah. So they have this for the Germans as well, the old portraits. I like that. So those are the alternate graphics. And then you have the, I like this with the squads, man. I find that pretty cool. What else? Yeah, so and then they have the standard 2D mode, which is good as well. You get a really good overview of the battle. And they have the zoom out 2D, and this is as far as you can zoom out, basically. They also have changed the objective flags. I like them. I like they look a lot better than the old ones. And now they have, and they also have this. So this is a zoomed out 3D mode, and this is the as far as you can go on the 3D. So huge improvement, man, from the last. So I guess you could put up unit bases. Oh, those are the contours. That's taking the units away. Company markings. Specials. No, where is that? Talking weapons as well. Maybe it's here. Nope. Here maybe. Alter terrain labels. Okay. Use NATO symbols. You can do that. Yeah, I'm not sure how. Well, you could find it. It's somewhere here. I think you can actually put the unit bases on. Yeah, so you can see the graphics look good, man. I like it. Looks pretty good. Trucks here. It's pretty hard to spot actually on in the map here. Some of these units, but this would probably be most people would play the game in, man. Pretty badass. Yeah. All right. So have a look at the. So there's tons of stuff here. The database editor. So they have all the editing tools that you can edit maps and make your own scenarios. You have order of battle, parameter data, submap. Here it is. I was looking for that. The changes file. Yeah. So look at the huge amount, man. Advanced Reich 4.1. Bug fixes, shitloads, enhancements, file reorganization. There's a new login system. Implemented new dynamic toolbars. Yeah. The new expanded hotkeys. Implement settings for cursor, small, standard, large. You can change the cursor, map contours, action speed. Yeah, that's another one as well. Man, look at this. It's just tons and tons of stuff, man. New weapons added, new weapon types. The heavy weapons, guns, and miscellaneous files were standardized across the Eastern Front tiles. Weapon type support added to the database editor and engine. A+ leaders now have a quality modifier at 0.25. Civilians and POWs enabled for Wargame. So this is cool stuff. They have lots of stuff, man. Designer notes are still kind of small. So so the Eastern Front 41 through the end of 42. That's right. I said 42, 43 before that. That's wrong. So it's actually 41 and 42. They have 2 years of war there covered in these. So this is kind of new. They've added some this documentation. I don't think was in the old version, but there's some goodies here, tactics and stuff, and what kind of new weapons and what to think about. So it's a pretty good document, I would say. They still have the main program help, database, scenario editor, main program file help, same. Actually, they might have actually changed it, but no, it's kind of smallish here. What else? And the order of battle, parameter data, submit. Getting started is refreshed, of course, with new graphics and stuff. So this is a really good scenario to play. It's taken, I think it's in Stalingrad. You fight your way in there. You learn about close quarter battles, suppression, smoke, salts, all that good stuff. So it's all in here. It's good. It's a good scenario to play. Thomas Hook, of course, is the guy who made the music. Here's a manual now. This is huge now. Look at that, 123 pages. So they really revised the whole user manual as well. And there's tons of stuff. It's looking really slick. They have all the information. Really nice. Yeah, it's great. It's actually not a very hard game to understand, Squad Battles. I found that actually to be one of the more easiest of all the titles. But they have so much good stuff in this now. Look at this. I haven't seen this. The hotkeys, you can print this out and have that next to your computer, man. It'll be easier to just reference what they are and stuff. So this is really great. Yeah, so they have avoid attacking in non-ground mode. Okay. Yeah, this is what I've been going over this in my Let's Plays, anyways. Yeah. So good manual, man. What was that in the end? Oh, look at this. They take actually up. So they have the Falklands, Modern War, Red Victory, the Pooh. I've covered some of these games actually. I have a few I want to get. I want to get them all basically, but we'll see. Right. So yeah, and they do have another designer nodes as well. I think this might be the old one. Yeah. So. Map is based on the Advanced Squad Leader Valor of the Guards game map. Map is scale 20. So this could be the ASL. They have a bunch of ASL, Advanced Squad Leader scenarios converted into this system as well. Now, I am no actually Advanced Squad Leader veteran. It's actually one of the games I actually missed playing when it was actually the best shit out there, but it's what I know of Advanced Squad Leader is supposed to be like the best ever, the sort of squad-based tactics games. What else? So they have an Advance of the Reich Visual Order Battle. These are pretty badass, pretty big files, but they have. Wow. Yeah. See if I can get this. I can actually zoom out. Oh yeah, it's a slide. Yeah. Okay. So this is completely new. This is what they actually showcase on their page as well, that they have the visual order of battle. Amazing, man. Look at this. So good. It's pretty hard to see for you guys. I'll zoom in a bit. So here you have the 744th Pioneer Regiment. 8 leaders, 323 men, 1 vehicle, and 1 gun. So it just breaks it all down to you here, what they actually consist of. Really cool. Really, really cool. 6th Infantry Division. Yeah, look at this. These are allies. Axis forces. So here we have a 1st Battalion of the 18th Panzer Regiment, what they consisted of. So it's all here, man. It's just really, really cool that they've actually implemented that. I really like it. There's more. There's here's something else. Is that the same thing? Could be. Oops. Heads. Okay, so I think it. Oh yeah, this is with the alternate. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this was the alternate graphics. Really nice. I really like it. So that's new as well. What else? What else? What else? Manuals and user agreement now. Manuals and maps. Yeah, so this is pretty cool as well. There's a number of maps including Advance of the Reich. These have been used to great extent in the creation of scenarios for the game. However, there's a lot of additional maps, data included within the game that users can utilize in making new scenarios. So they have lots of maps included, which is really cool if you want to make your own scenarios and stuff. Look at all these. Pretty badass. I like it. What else? Yeah, this is good. All right, so here we go. I was complaining before about this, but this is the Advanced of the Reich scenario list. This document has all the scenarios in it, but still lack some details, I would say, especially in these first here. So these are the stock scenarios. So maybe they're just meant to be played versus the AI. They probably are, since they have actually made some revisions of these to head-to-head, like these ones here. These clearly state, what's going on here. So they have all those. They do also have some huge ones. Let's see if I can get to that. Yes, this is great. There's loads of stuff in here. You have these custom ASL scenario, Alea 125. So it says see notes. And so actually, I couldn't find these notes, so that's something maybe they will add in the future. Yeah, so it goes on. So there's lots of stuff there. That's pretty good. This is a very good one if you just want to quickly go through the scenarios there. And they have the own maps. So whatever, man. So this where all the scenarios are taking place on the Eastern Front. Really cool. I like it. They have that. They have 2 maps, I think. And then they have number 2 as well. This is Stalingrad. So really good. What else? Yeah, this is cool as well. This is new. They have all the vehicles, man, in the whole thing. So look at this. All the vehicles, and so you can go in and look and check out the data for these. There's shitloads of vehicles in this game. Lots of stuff. And probably things they've added so that you can use if you make your own scenarios and stuff. Look at all this. And planes as well, aircrafts, I like it. Artillery and stuff. And tank guns. Yeah, so they've added that as well, which is just total badass, man. So they have this Boris of README. So there's actually someone who's created this. Must be Kevin Kinshert, Wild Bill Raiders. So this is Operation Barbarossa, perhaps the most significant event in the world during the 200 years. German military armor group Nova's task of taking the Baltic leading the battles. The battles in this scenario pack involve armor group center's dash to capture Dnieper River, crossing in the city of Smolensk. First bridges across the Brezina River needed to be secured. The city of Barislav was a key point along the river. So most of this written about the Barislav deals with events. So the Barislav was subject to squad leader and Iron Cross board games. Yeah, so here's something about those Borislav scenarios. It's a pack, a couple of those. And they have this Grain Elevator Tractor Factory campaign design. So designer notes and after action review. So this to conduct a campaign game in the same vein as ASL or Critical Hits historical modules has always been a dream of mine. I remember the countless times I set up the red barricades only to have played 2 or 3 days and then put it away. Right, so someone made a conversion to the squad battles here. Can't see his name in the file here, but so it's all here. If you want to try this, they have included that as well. And then they have some helpful notes and editing and stuff. And then they have the notes in the Grain Elevator campaign game and Tractor Factory game. So there's quite a lot of stuff in here, man. And this is kind of extensive. Mark Bayonet Belize. This is a campaign vignette modeled after Avalon's Hill Red Barricades module. So that's in here as well. So this is if you want to make your own sort of campaign going. You can do these steps. If you're real hardcore, you can do that. What else? A factory campaign. Yeah, so you can see that there is a lot of stuff in this game. Wow, I went over this game a lot. I was going to showcase Red Red Victory as well. So you can see there's lots of stuff here. Just basically want to make this video quite short, just to show you guys what's going on. If you're thinking of buying these games, you should. What else? Right, so we have the game running here, so we'll just exit it. No. And we'll fire Red Victory up as well. So that they actually have a campaign in this. There's 3 campaigns. So these were actually in the old version as well. Halsstoffu Arik Gretz, Waffen-SS captain in the 1st SS Panzer Division, Captain Heisikanen, a Finnish captain in the Lagus Armored Division, and Lieutenant Dmitry Nesterenko, a Russian lieutenant in the 39th Guard Division. So they have the campaigns here. You can try 3 of them. That's pretty cool. The same deal here, of course, but it differs with the... so they don't have, so that's why they have in Advance of the Reich those sort of campaigns that you can put together yourself. So Red Victory, same cool thing here. Yeah, so the graphics are the same, of course, in these. We could just fire up the getting started. Let's check out the graphics here. So they have. Look at this. Yeah, so this is probably most people who played have got the game. You're going to have to get down here with the Russians, cross the bridge, and take up this position. Germans are defending this with anti-tank guns and stuff. They also have some artillery, I think, and they get some armor support. It's a pretty good scenario. It's very hard, though, where it's head-to-head. It's not meant to be head-to-head. I think you're supposed to be playing the Russians in this, but still, cool scenario. I think they have Fallschirmjägers here, yeah. Fallschirmjäger Company. And this is what is that? Pack 40, yeah. So pretty cool. So they have the same sort of. I'll zoom in. Yeah, the graphics same. Infantry looks like this. Yeah, I can't get the unit bases. That sort of bugs me a bit. Maybe you can. I'm not sure. Anyway, so so look at the graphics, man. It's pretty good. Even 3D. It's very nice. Moving the tanks around. Yeah, so really good. So maybe there's not much more to tell from this compared to what I just showed you, but content are about the same. There's quite a lot of scenarios in this as well. Yeah, quite a lot. So they have. Let's have a look at it. I haven't actually checked this one out. There's four boot camps in this. Here we go. Here are the stock scenarios. They don't have anything special. Maybe these up there have different kind of writing here. Let's see. Wow, there's a lot. Not much here. So look at the thing. What's the designer notes here? I haven't checked this one out yet. Map is based on. Okay, so they have advanced squad leader as well. This. It's pretty cool. They might not have included the scenarios. Database? No. So look at the start here. Let's see. Database editor, order battle, change. They have the changes file. Designer notes. Was that the one I opened? No, this one's different, man. Wow. Yeah, here we go. Here are all the scenarios. Red Victory. So all the boot camps and stuff. It's in here. It starts off on 43, goes to 44. So it doesn't say specifically how they are meant to be played. So you would probably be safest to play these versus the AI, or if your opponent agrees on playing it, and you can just check out the balance in it. If you find it impossible on one side to actually pull a victory off, then it's probably not meant to be played as a PBM. Are they all like that? Let's see. So here's even less information, actually. than in the others. But they'll probably get some feedback on that, and they'll probably update that in the future, probably. Or you just have to just play them, and you'll see for yourself if you know they're not really meant to be played head to head. There's no information here actually. No, it doesn't say in any of these how they're okay. They have all the way to 1945 here. Battle for the Tempelhof. Wow, look at that. Yeah. So it doesn't say. All right. There was actually more information in Adventure of the Reich there. Yeah, user manual should be the same. There's another. This is one that I opened, I think. Yeah, and they have also the visual order of battles, vehicles, and notes on editing and stuff. So wow, yeah. So I can't show you the Winter War there, but. In the future, probably. Does it say here? Kind of intrigued to finding that, but it doesn't actually give you any information how they're meant to be played. So maybe you can play all of them just on either side. It doesn't really matter. Probably. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show you in this video clip that actually turned out a lot longer than I just want to give everybody a heads up on the news, man. So go grab yourself a copy of Squad Battles. Look at the, I'll just quickly show you guys who haven't seen this. There's 16 games currently in here now. Lots of good stuff. I've showcased most of the ones I have. There's still a few. I'm very intrigued about the Korean War, and now I'm also very interested in this. I've showcased these. Yeah, Falklands would be fun. That could be interesting. I know this title is pretty popular, the First World War. And so yeah, do check it out, man. They're going to be updating all these. So that was basically it. That's all I wanted to basically say for this. So head over to and get yourself a copy, man. And those are three other ones I showed that are updated, and the rest will be updated probably very, very soon. They work really fast over at Wargame Design Studios, man. There's some really dedicated dudes there, man. So I want to thank you for watching and end the video here, man. And see you later. Have a good one.